Bear. His name. Hey, Bear, I forgot your name is Bear.
Yeah.
It's coming in his full Vietnam name. Do you
Do
have
you
an
know
announcement?
what lesson today, please?
Yeah, I have one lesson today. Is there a lesson next week?
What do you mean? You mean that? So I
For this
think we
class?
started from 16th of March,
Yeah,
and then
so,
we off for 1 week, yeah?
yeah.
All right, so 16th of March,
Uh,
let I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
yeah.
Today is
Hey,
8.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, we
okay.
need two more. Two more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they're on a different schedule than the adults speaking class because the adults started earlier than
Yep, yep.
usual. Okay, I understand. Let's see who else we have here. We're just starting. We have Kathy and Tommy. Tommy, what are those green goggles? Where did you go? Laughing at Tommy. He just disappeared. Tommy, how are your green glasses?
Okay.
And is the volume okay? How are you today?
I'm fine. How are
Yeah,
you?
good. Did you have a good week in school?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, why was it good? Tell me.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Where's Tommy? Oh, Tommy's disappeared again. Hey, Bear, did you have a good week in school?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your favorite class?
Math.
Math class?
Yes.
Are you a good math student?
Yes.
Yeah, good to hear. Good, good.
I have. I think
Yes.
I have had the competition last week.
Ah,
Nice. And now I know the answer.
oh, okay. Was it
The
a school competition or all in your city, in like Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi?
all all in the world.
Oh, okay, in your ward. Okay, cool. It's interesting you say ward, W-A-R-D, ward.
Yes.
Yeah,
Word.
because in my hometown, Chicago, we use ward too. And they use it in some cities in Asia, like in Taipei and Tokyo. So that W-A-R-D, I think it comes from England, Bear. London has wards also. So all the world copied the London system. Your neighborhood is your ward. Are you a good math contest person, Bear?
No. I just have a silver.
Oh, silver's still really good because math is really competitive in Vietnam. They have some of the
I
world.
just need 2 more answers to make it a gold.
Nice. Two more answers. Sounds good, Bear. Hey,
Very
look.
good.
Uh, hey, Deanna just joined us. Deanna, I listened to your homework. Nice work on that. You covered 3 topics, Deanna. What were they? Were students chatting in class, students saying bad things, and boring school lunches. All right. So you covered 3 topics. Very good, Deanna.
Teacher,
Yeah. So how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, good. I'm enjoying morning coffee while I teach your class. And morning coffee is delicious, Deanna. Deanna, do you drink coffee or tea or juice or milk?
No.
Okay, you don't need a morning drink, just water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you
Yeah.
drink cold water? Because some places say don't drink cold water in hot weather. Do you do that?
No.
No, okay. Because when I was teaching in Taiwan, the teachers always put the water machine on warm and they said, don't drink cold water, it will give you a stomach ache. But that never happened to me, Deanna, so I don't know. Hey, is Trin here? Trin, do you have your English name? It says Quang Tai Trin, Chin or Chin. Are you there? I wonder. There you are. Hey, Trin, what English name do you use, Trin? Hey, Trin, you have the same northern lights as Bear. Bear, did you know I have a machine that was made in Japan that shows stars on your ceiling at night? Have you ever seen one of those?
No. Can you send me a
Oh,
picture?
They're really cool. I'll find a picture of one and show it to you guys in a few minutes. You guys would really like it. It's really cool. I use it in my bedroom to fall asleep at night, and the stars move around the ceiling at night. It's really cool, and it's nice and relaxing. Okay, so I said hello to Deanna and Trin. And Trin, what's your English name? So I can call you. I mean, if I say Trin, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Trin or Trin? Trin, are you there? Trin, why aren't you talking? Please talk, Trin. I don't think Trin can hear us, Bear. He's not hearing us. Trin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you can. Okay. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Are you having a quiet day, Trin? All right. It's okay to have a quiet Saturday. No problem. All right. Let's check with Kathy. Hey, Kathy, how are you?
I'm great today, but
Yeah.
tired.
So tired. Did you study hard this past week?
No, I sleep and I wake up at 5:30.
5:30. Why did you wake up so early?
Yes, and I will sleep again.
You're going to go back to sleep after this class?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. I have to do garden work, Kathy. Our garden needs work. So I have to go to work for 2 hours on the garden. And I've
2
been,
hours for
Yeah.
a day.
Just for today, Saturday, maybe tomorrow, Sunday. We have a wooden deck and it rains too much in Japan. And now all the wood is damaged. So I took all the old wood out and now I have to repair the wood that my father-in-law made. And he made a really kind of strong wooden platform for our outside garden, but it's so badly rain damaged, Kathy. I have to copy everything he did. And my father-in-law was kind of a famous engineer in Japan. So this wooden deck he built is really complicated. I have to be careful. It's perfectly flat, or they call that level. So it doesn't look like that. That looks like terrible. It has to be perfectly flat.
This does it look like some tall, some shorts.
Yes, exactly, Kat. And you have to use geometry, math. Bear was telling me he likes math. I'm not so good at some math, but I know how to do millimeters, so I can see that my work is already 1 or 2 millimeters. Like 3 millimeters. So seriously, Kathy, I'm like 0.5 millimeters. I'll put it in chat what that looks like. 0.5 millimeters off. And 0.5 millimeters, it's half a centimeter, but it can make the thing look really terrible. So, all right. Let me check with Anna. Hey, Anna, are you there? Anna Lee. I love you saying your name.
Yes.
Anna Lee. How are you, Anna Lee? Are you there, Anna?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm just sitting.
Yeah. Did you have a good week in school?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject, Anna? Is it math, English, Vietnamese, PE?
It is science.
Oh, science. Very good, Anna Lee. Would you like to keep studying science and be like a doctor or science researcher?
No, I just want to learn.
Keep learning, keep learning. You'll find that you can find something to do that's really interesting. Yeah. Let me check with Mr. Oliver. Oliver, did you get the microphone? I saw your father helping you.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. How you doing, Oliver?
Good, teacher.
Yeah. How was your school week, Monday to Friday? Was it good?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. What was your favorite class, Oliver?
My favorite class is ICT.
What is that? ICT.
It's
ICT. Oh, it's computer. Computer?
IT, thing to IT.
What is that, Bear? What is ICT?
It's information technology.
Oh, information technology. I'm laughing, Bear, because I used to teach that to Japanese college students, not information technology. I taught them English, but they all want to be computer workers. And so I'm
I want
laughing.
to be it
Yeah.
too. I have a test It's
Yeah.
about technology.
Do you like ITC, information technology?
Yes.
Hey, Bear, is it ITC like that? Information or ICT? What did Oliver say?
CT.
I see. I see Oliver. It's a joke. ICT. I see teacher. Right. I see teacher every morning. All right, Oliver, you understand my joke. You're a good boy. Hey, Kevin, are you okay?
Yes.
Yeah, how was your work week? Your school week. I'm sorry, your school week.
It's fine.
Hmm. Hey, Kevin, what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is computer class.
Computer. Do you call it ICT also?
No.
Okay, Oliver and Bear call it ICT for information technology.
Information technology and traditional.
Okay. Hey, Bear, would you like to work with computers for work when you finish college, you know, in like 10 years?
Yes, I'm very good at it.
Very good. And it's good money. It's really good money. So, and you can do a lot of things with it too. Very cool, you guys. Thanks. You guys are good communicators today. I think I said hello to everybody. So today is class number 8. So you can tell your moms and dad you have 2 more classes. We'll have class on May 18 and May 25. So you guys are good all the way till May. Bear, when does your summer vacation start?
After I give me a minute.
Yeah, after at the end of May, right? In June 1st.
No, I don't think so. I have a lot of things to do before I have vacation.
Ah, okay. Are you looking forward to the vacation? Hey, Kathy, can I ask you about that? When does your summer vacation start in Vietnam?
It's a class selection. I had to have an
Oh.
exam about class selection before I have a vacation.
Oh, interesting. So you elect people to be the class leaders and stuff?
Yes, and I have to have a one competition. It's about school debate.
Oh, school debate.
School Cup. World School Cup.
What is that?
World School Cup. I think I can
Scholar
show you a picture.
Okay. Scholar Cap is what you said. Scholar Cap.
Um,
Is that right?
Screenshot. This
Scholar Cap.
World School Cup.
Yeah. Is it like a special club in the school or activity?
No, it's a competition.
Oh, competition. Oh, very nice. Cool logo. And so that will be for the month of June or July?
I think it's 4, 5, and 6 June.
Yeah, very good.
Before I have a trip to Singapore.
What's that, Oliver? Hey, Oliver.
My school is testing that.
Testing day. When is that? In May?
Like can send the image.
Okay, send
Rồi,
the image.
nói ít.
Bear sent this thing, 70-ish participating countries. Wow. So Bear, that's an international competition, right?
Yes.
3 người.
All right. Hey, is Trin there? Trin, are you okay? Trin, are you there? Mr. Trin. Mr. Trin is quiet today. Trin, do you know this international competition?
International.
Yeah, he didn't respond. Okay. All right, you guys, are you ready for today's lesson? Let's see what I have for you. I think you'll like this. Today is going to be storytelling. You guys love to tell stories. Kathy says, yay! So because it's, you know, a spoken English, you have to learn to tell a story good. But I've listened to your recordings for 8 weeks now. You guys have good speaking voices, actually really good speaking voices. So telling a story should be no problem. Let's get someone to read first. Mr. Oliver, can you read this here? The thing that says tonight, but actually this is today because I use this lesson last night for the students. 2 weeks ago, I used it. So, Mr. Oliver, can you read this for us, please?
Okay, teacher.
Mm.
Today we will practice simple storytelling to help stress, intonation, passing, and
Yeah.
rhymes are used to telling a story to your friend, co-workers, or family members. There help on page 2
Mm.
of the description of today's topic.
Mm.
Here are some things to remember when storytelling.
Yeah. So I just want to go down to here. Kathy, are you there? Hey,
Yes, I'm
Kathy.
here.
Kathy, I want to jump to this thing called descriptive language. Can you read the English and then read the Vietnamese so everybody knows?
Yes.
Okay, so if you could read all of them.
Some words I can't read.
Oh, really? Are they difficult?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I found these on Google. So it's kind of, all right. We can all help each other if you want.
Sensory dentals. Thông
Yeah.
tin nhạy cảm.
Uh,
Metaphors.
Yeah, metaphors.
Rules. Smiles. Sự so sánh.
Oh, similes, similes.
Similes. Oh,
Yeah.
I just like when right, just like we're smile.
Smiles. And
Figurative language.
yeah,
Use stress to crack suspense.
suspense. Yeah, suspense.
Tạo sự hồi hộp. Build
Mm.
tension. Xây dựng sự căng thẳng.
Mm.
Or evoke.
Evoke. Yeah, nice, Kathy.
Evoke.
Specific.
This
Yeah, specific. It sounds like Pacific. So when we were kids, we always say Pacific, and the teacher said, no, specific.
specific feelings gọi là
Yeah.
những cảm xúc cụ thể.
Uh,
And reactions.
yeah, reactions.
Reaction from the
Audience.
audience.
Yeah.
I just some hard to read.
It's so hard. All right. Let me read sensory details. Can you read the Vietnamese? The sensory details. Let's see. Hey, Bear, you raised your hand. Can you read the Vietnamese here?
Miss where?
Yeah, it says sensory details. Do you understand? Kathy said some of this Vietnamese I'm not sure about, Brendan.
Yes, it's a Vietnamese.
Yeah, and do you understand what it means? Huh.
I think it's not just for kids.
Yeah, this is difficult for you guys. How about metaphors?
Metaphors.
Yeah.
I think I don't know it too.
Yeah, because we start studying these, Bear, when we're in our first year of
Right.
secondary school.
I know
right?
it. I know this. I know
Oh, you know
this.
this one.
I know
All right.
this.
Excellent. Really good. Really good. How about this one? Figurative language?
I know it too.
You know that, Kathy. Okay, cool. You guys can jump in, no problem. Create suspense.
Yes, I know this too.
You know that one? Good. How about build tension? Build tension.
Yes.
What that means is it's just like using your voice to make the story really exciting and interesting. Building tensions. It's like, then the little girl walked into the dark forest. She heard a bear. And your friends are like, really? What happened next? You're like, shh, I can't tell you. Right? That's building tension. All right. Evoke specific feelings. This can be both good, bad, negative. You know, you say, I will never forget my grandmother's restaurant. It had this beautiful smell of spices and chicken, and it's specific feelings, right? How about this last one? Reactions from your audience. What do you guys, do you get that one?
I know this too.
What is that, Bear? Like, you're looking at the people's faces to see if they think it's interesting? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. Hey, Candy joined us. How are you, Candy?
I'm fine.
Candy, today we're doing storytelling and how to make suspense, how to make your story exciting. And you can do that with your face, you can do that with your hands, you can do that with your voice. Did any of you students belong to the debate club 2 months ago with teacher Michael and me were teaching debate on Sunday? Do you guys remember that course? So teacher Michael from Australia was showing the students how to use their hand. Kathy, were you a debate student?
I don't know.
No, teacher.
No. Okay. Well, Michael was this guy in Australia. He works for Ms. Duke. He was showing the students how to use their hands and their faces to make gestures so you have a good debate performance. And so if you're telling a story, you could use your face, like smile, make crazy eyes to show it's a scary story, use your hands. But you should also use your voice, bring your voice up, down, speak softly if it's a scary story. You guys know how to do that in Vietnam language, and many of you know how to already do that in English because I can hear your recordings. You know how to go softer and lower, up and down. I listened to Deanna's homework this morning and she did a really nice job. Deanna, you have a really good speaking voice. So does Kathy. All of you speak really well. There's just one here. Deanna, do you know this word here called intrigue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys know intrigue. Kathy knows it too. It's like creating oh, this is a really interesting story. I want to hear about it. And to do intrigue, you can change your voice tone. You could say, oh, and then the girl walked into the scary castle, this kind of thing. So the idea is just to make it as interesting as you can. Deanna, can you read this first part here? And I'll try to give everybody a chance. Here's a sample of how to tell a great story. All right, ready, Deanna?
Many years.
Number 1 and number 2, teacher.
Try number 1 and 2. Yeah, you can do that.
My friend Emily has been dreaming of visiting Australia for many years. She finally decided to make her dream a reality, and she used some online resource to plan a really fine 1-week vacation to the land down under. On the first day of her trip, Emily arrived in Sydney, where she was amazed over how big and beautiful the city is. After that, she took a stroll along the world-famous Bondi Beach. She was amazed at how happy people from all over the world looked.
Yeah. In our class, who has been to Australia? I thought one of our students went to Australia. They wrote a story about that. Is that anyone? Kathy or Trin or Tommy or Kevin, Anna Lee? Who has been to Australia? Bear, was that you?
No, not yet.
Okay. Candy,
I went to
Oliver.
Australia.
Yes, who is that? I know there was someone who went to Australia. Tell me, who is that? Is it Anna Lee? Kathy, was it you? No. Okay, I love that. Hand signals are okay. Anna Lee, was that you or was that Deanna?
Me.
Anna Lee, you went to Australia because remember you wrote me a homework about that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it because you did a presentation. Nice, Anna Lee. Anna Lee, how long did you go for?
For 2 years.
2 years you were in Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, what city did you live in?
I live in Sydney.
Oh, Sydney, okay. So you know this famous picture of Sydney?
That's
This here?
the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah, the Sydney Opera House, made in the 1960s, 60 years ago. I saw a story on designing this, Anna Lee, and these things that look like sailing ships. This was so hard to make, these 3 triangles here, these 3 triangles here. There was a lot of fighting amongst the design team because they thought this couldn't be done. Hey, Kathy, is that you?
No,
Who said, hey, teacher? Who is that?
it's
There?
me.
Who's me?
No.
Is it Oliver? Hey,
Oliver.
Oliver. Oliver, have you been to Australia?
But
Have you been there? Yeah?
But
What city did you go to? Oh, you haven't. Okay, what do you want to say, Oliver? Oliver, you're so funny.
There
Let's see.
are more than billion pieces to build this.
Oh, you know about the Opera House. You said it took
Yes.
1 million pieces to build this?
No, a billion.
1 billion pieces?
Billion.
1 billion. Wow. Oliver, did you study about this in a book or at school?
A book.
A
Teacher.
book. Very cool, Oliver. 1 billion pieces, you guys. Yeah, so to make this about 65 years ago, I think it was 1962 or 63, this was unbelievably difficult to build. Hey, Annalie, what's the famous beach here?
I don't
You said-
really know
Remember
about
that?
beaches.
Okay, so now I think it's called Bondi Beach, but when Deanna, you said Bondi Beach. Is it Bondi or Bondi? Is it Bondi, Oliver? Oliver, how do you know so much about Australia? It's kind of funny. Oliver is like our Australia genius. Hey, Oliver, do you want to go to Australia?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you should. You know so much about it. All right, Oliver, since you love Australia, I want you to read number 3.
The next day, Emily ventured to the Blue Mountains, where she hiked through lush forests and saw some wildlife such as lizards and birds. She also admired the stunning Three Sisters rock formation.
Yeah, so 1 sister, 2 sisters, 3 sisters. You guys, that word ventured is interesting. Ventured is the verb for adventure, the noun. So you take an adventure, that's the noun, and you can change it into a verb called ventured. So it's kind of a good word to learn, you guys. Ventured. All right, hey, Tommy, you have a question, Mr. Tommy? Tommy, where are you?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what?
Here, I'm here.
You're here. Hey, Tommy, can you read for us? You've been quiet and you're a good reader.
4?
Tommy, can you try that?
Yes, why not?
All right.
For the middle part of her vacation, Emily traveled to the vibrant city of Melbourne, where she explored the bustling landways,
Yeah.
indulged in delicious coffee and cuisine, and
Yeah.
attended a captivating performance at the Melbourne Theatre Company.
Nice work, Tommy. There are difficult words and you got them all. Let me just quickly go through the words. Vibrant means really shining and exciting. So this market looks really exciting. And laneways, this is called a laneway. It's in between 2 buildings and it's really narrow. And they have these all over Melbourne because Melbourne is a little bit older for Australian city. It's like 180 years old. So that's old for Australia. And a captivating performance means like a really exciting theater performance. So great work there, Oliver. Tommy, good work. Laneways. Hey, Kevin, are you there? Kevin, is Kevin there? I want to talk to Kevin. Kevin. All right.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Kevin, can you read number 5 about the Great Barrier Reef?
What number? Number 5.
Yeah.
A snow week in Australia near its end. Near its end.
Yeah, Emily.
Emily, Emily
Embarked. Yeah.
Emily embarked on an unforgettable great barrier reef
Excursion.
reef
Excursion. Yeah.
where she snorkeling.
Yeah, snorkel.
it is snuggling among colorful coral reefs.
Coral reefs.
Swam,
Yeah.
swam with tropical fish and tropical fish
Basked.
tropical fish and basket.
Uh,
Basket in the beauty of the world's longest coral river system.
yeah, you got it, Kevin. Those are difficult vocabulary words, you guys. So I just want to check. Embarked is to start, usually on a journey to go somewhere. You embark. And when you say embark, it's an old-fashioned word. So it gives this feeling of excitement. It's a good word choice. Embarked. Unforgettable Great Barrier Reef. Hey, where's Oliver? Oliver, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Hey, Oliver, you know about the Great Barrier Reef in
Teacher.
Australia? And Kathy,
Teacher.
you know it too?
Can I ask
Yes.
something?
Yeah, please, Kathy.
Under the water, what is that? Under the turtle, sorry. Under
Oh,
the turtle.
Okay, so that's called coral, C-O-R-A-L, coral. And it's living. It looks like a plant, but it's kind of in between an animal and a plant, Kathy. So coral is like really cool, but the problem is the ocean around Australia is getting too warm and the coral is getting damaged. Have you guys heard about that? The coral reef damage? It's becoming a real problem all around the world. The ocean only went up 1 or 2 degrees centigrade, Kathy, but it's enough to kill the coral because it's so sensitive to temperature changes. So this beautiful coral gets damaged when the water gets warmer. It's really sad. And all these animals like this striped fish, I think it's called a zebrafish, Kathy. These fish need the coral because they eat little food off of the coral all day long. Bear, do you know all about this coral reef stuff?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, and Oliver knows. Oliver, is it interesting for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you study it in school
Yes,
or in your
teacher.
own book? Yeah. Let me ask Anna Lee. Anna Lee, have you been to the Great Coral Reef?
No.
Okay, it's north of Sydney, but Australia is such a big country. It's quite a few miles north of Sydney. Okay, let's see. Who do we have? Tommy, Oliver, Kathy. I want one more person to read. Let's see. Hey, Candy, can you read this one, number 6?
Yes. On her way final day, Emily reflects on her exceptionally
Very
good 1-week vacation in Australia filled with I don't
Awe.
know this word, teacher.
Yeah, awe-inspiring means it makes you go, wow, awe-inspiring.
Awe-inspiring science,
Yeah.
unforgettable adventure, and
Cherish.
cherished memories.
Yeah, cherished memories are the memories you keep for many years later. I think it was Anna Lee, you were describing Australia. Anna Lee, do you have really great memories of Australia?
Mm,
I mean, you went to
then,
pretty good.
yeah, but it's pretty hot there.
Yeah. Did you like the school there?
Yes, the school was great. The teachers were great, but my friends were not.
Oh no, did you have some mean friends, Anna Lee?
My friends were not good. Like they were not friendly.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. Sometimes that happens, you know. Uh-huh. Oh, it's too bad. So there's some big vocabulary, like Kevin read number 4 or 5. There's some big vocabulary words, you guys. Exceptionally means unbelievably good 1-week vacation. Awe-inspiring. You guys remember that one, Mr. Oliver? What are you playing with? Is that a necklace? It looks like chewing gum, Oliver. Awe-inspiring sights. Awe-inspiring is like when you walk outside and you see a beautiful starry sky, you say, oh my gosh, I think there are going to be aliens and UFO. So you have an awe-inspiring sight. unforgettable adventure. You guys know that one. And then the last one is just cherished memories, means these beautiful, wonderful memories, right? Okay, listen, some of the students made one, this one here. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing?
Yes.
Kathy, an adult student went during the vacations in early May. She went somewhere in Vietnam. Can you read this part here, and then maybe Bear can read part 2?
Yes, teacher.
All right, Oliver, how are you doing? All right, well, let's have Kathy. Kathy, can you read this one? This is a sample that one of the nighttime students wrote.
Yes. During last year's summer vacation, I visited a famous beach with my family. We had this morning bonding times with activities with the family. We share our common interest. We built sand castles and played water and beach sports, such as volleyball and swimming race. The weather was excellent, and we could go to a beachside restaurant. The seafood was also very good. Finally, we watched sunsets in the early evening, and we watched sunrise in the morning.
Yeah, sunrises. So yeah, this was last summer. I thought it was in May, Kathy, but this was just last summer. Bonding here, B-O-N-D-I-N-G. Bonding means people live in different cities now in places like Vietnam. So when you come together, it's like you're being pushed together again, but it's a happy sort of pushing together. All right, Bear and Tommy have their hands up. What would you guys like to do? Tommy, did you want to read or do you want to ask a question?
Read.
All right, Tommy, sounds good to me. Can you read this part here, Tommy? This is from Brendan. I wrote this, but I want you to read my work.
Yes.
Okay.
This week is Golden Week in Japan. Golden Week of GW is a series of national holidays including Green Day and Children's Day. All the holidays are pushed together to make one super holiday spanning many days. This year was interesting because people have been taking a full 10 days off from work and school. The vacation started Friday evening on April 26th,
Good.
and they will count on the way till Monday, May 6th. Some
Yeah.
people have to go into work on May 1, 2, but
Yeah.
many people ask their companies for the full 10 days off.
Nice. So yeah, Kevin, the companies told some workers they have to come back on May 1st to 2nd, and the workers really hate that because if you go to another city by the super fast bullet train, you want to stay in the city. You don't want to come back to work when your family is in Tokyo or something like that. So it's called Golden Week. Tommy, you did a great job on April 26th and May 6th. All right, Bear, what's going on, Bear?
Yep.
Bear, do you want to read?
Yes.
Okay, Bear, before you read, do you know what these are, these fish flags? Do you know what these are called?
Yes.
Yeah, they're called carp streamers. I'll write that here.
I know.
Carps. Oh, did you study about Japan or did you visit Japan?
Read it. I'm reading.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you really can see these. They're so beautiful. What do you think, Oliver?
This mean father and mother or wish their son or their daughter or happy and work hard. Just
Yeah,
study hard
nice.
like that.
Yeah, it's a wish for the future because the carp, the Japanese say the carp can live for 100 years. So it's like a long life of health, good health, prosperity, a big happy family. Very good, Kathy. And they are beautiful. I mean, they're made of paper and they float in. I really like them. It's really beautiful. All right, you guys. Mr. Bear, can you read this one? Recently.
Okay. Recently, Japanese people have been taking short vacation to Korea and Taiwan. The television news story showed crowded airports with people leaving to go to places that are close in Asia. I think Vietnam is becoming a new favorite place for the Japanese to visit. I'm sure you have been some Japanese tour groups in your city. Carp streamers.
Yeah, those are the carp streamers. So Bear and Kathy, Tommy, Anna Lee, Oliver, Kevin, do you guys sometimes see Japanese tourists in your city?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
Japanese tourists.
yeah, because they're always together and they're always really happy and they always have a professional tour guide. So,
Yeah, I
But in-
see sometimes
you've seen
in
it?
airport.
oh, at the airport, yeah. But the younger Japanese who are college students, they like to go to Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand by themselves. They don't like to travel with anyone else. Hey, we have Ty Trin, you're back. Trin, are you okay? I think it's a sleepy day for you. There's Mr. Trin. Are you feeling better?
Yes.
Trin, I'm laughing because you have a great smile now. I'm happy the old Trin is back. Hey, Trin, have you heard the story of the color carp streamers?
No.
No, Kathy knows about it, and Bear knows about that. Oliver, do you know about the carp streamers?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, you guys study that. Would you guys like to put those outside your house? Trin, would you like to put carp streamers, or Tom, would you like to put carp streamers outside your house?
No.
Like if you,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe put them outside your house. It would be kind of cool. Hey, Trin, if you could pick a color carp, what color carp streamer would you use? Blue, green, pink, orange, red. What would be your favorite color?
There's have a pink.
Pink.
Black.
Okay, pink girls, Kathy. What do you think, Trin? What color would you choose?
I would choose black.
Black is a cool one. That's actually pretty stylish, Trin. A black carp streamer. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that response, Trin. Hey, Deanna, what color streamer would you put outside your house?
I think pink is the
Oh,
best
it's
for me.
you and Kathy like your pink, yeah. This used to be only for boys, you guys, but a lot of Japanese mothers are really strong, really powerful. And they said, why can't my girl also have a carp streamer? So I think that's really cool. Now you can have that for a girl. Hey, would you guys like to try this Lynn story? Deanna, can you read Lynn's story here?
We had a long holiday in Vietnam this past week. I traveled to Nha Trang City with my family. We have relatives living in Nha Trang. We rented a villa near the beach. We went sea kayaking, and in the evening we went to the beach to catch some crabs and snails. Then we had dinner from the seafood we caught. We enjoyed champagne with our seafood. It was great to spend time together.
Yeah, nice, Deanna. Deanna, the villa are these small little houses you can rent to stay close to the beach. This might be just for lunch. I think the villa is behind it. Deanna, have you been to Nha Trang with your family?
Yes, just
Yeah.
one time.
Just one time. Did you eat the nice seafood like crab, clams, seafood?
Yeah, and Nha Trang have the nice seafood.
Yeah.
What
then the-
is clams? You say meaning like that?
Clams, yeah, those little clams. I'll have to get a picture of the clams for you guys. Hey, Kevin, have you been to Nha Trang? I have to say it the right way, Nha Trang.
Yeah, Chang.
No.
No, would you like to go there?
Yes.
Hey, Kevin, what is your city? Is it Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes.
Yeah, so to get to Nha Trang, Kathy, how long is it by bus or car? How long does it take? 1 hour or 90 minutes to go from Ho Chi Minh City to Nha Trang?
Ho Chi Minh City go to Nha Trang is about 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. So you can do it sometime soon, I hope, Kevin. Very good. Hey, Kevin, do you like seafood?
No.
No? All right. Hey, Oliver, do you like seafood? Clams?
Yes.
Crab? Yeah. And Oliver, has your family been to Nha Trang?
Yes, my
Yeah.
mom, but
Uh.
my family didn't go to, but my mom go to that.
Trin is sleepy and he's now a sleepy shark. Trin, have you been to Nha Trang before? Funny Trin. Hey Trin, have you been to Nha Trang, Mr. Shark Mouth? Trin, what's going on? You have to talk with your shark mouth. Kathy put on her Santa Claus reindeer and she can talk. So you can do that too if you wish.
Just a
Oh, Kathy, what was it, Kathy? One more time. Oh, I can't hear.
just a
Kathy,
filter.
Oh, all right. Just skip you. Oh no.
It's
Trin
not
became-
real.
Oh, and it's not real. One girl actually wore real antlers. Her name is Zuzu, and it was really confusing, Kathy, because she had real antlers. It was kind of crazy. All right, let's do one more because your homework is to tell a story. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 sentences, you guys. Can you write the story and then speak it to me, record it to me, and then try to do good intonation on the story. So for example, for Lynn's story, we had a long holiday in Vietnam this past week. I traveled to Nha Trang city with my family. We have relatives in Nha Trang. We rented a villa near the beach. We went sea kayaking in the evening. We went to the beach to catch some crabs and snails. Then we had dinner from the seafood we caught. We enjoyed champagne with our seafood. It was great to spend time together. So you have to make it kind of exciting, you guys. Let's go to Candy. Are you there? Candy, can you read this one? There's one extra word at the bottom, happy there. So can you read this one? It's the person called Fu.
Oh. Over the holidays, my family went to my grandma's house. We also went to the beach named Kiko. This beach is beautiful place. We could go swimming there. There were lots of people on the beach during the holidays. I think they were all very happy.
Nice work, Candy. So it's called Kiko. Have you guys been to Kiko?
No.
Kathy or Kevin or Tommy? Tommy, have you been to Kiko Beach, this famous beach in Vietnam?
Kiko?
Yeah, Kiko. No. Look at how beautiful. Would you like to go there, Tommy?
No, I want to
No.
go on bike.
You want to go somewhere on bike?
Ha Long Bay.
Halong Bay.
Hello
Where's that?
Bay.
Oh,
Oh,
Halong
I'm
Bay.
going last summer.
Yeah,
Hello Bay.
yeah. How do you spell it? Can you put it in chat, you guys? If you put it in chat, Tommy, I can do a quick Google search. So now remember, I'm just talking to you free conversation style, and you are reading today because you guys have to write me a 5-sentence or 7-sentence story. Trin, do you think you can do it? You do nice work. Can you write me a story with exciting details? And can you record your voice? Tommy, type in the name of that beach, Ha Long Bay. Deanna, thank you, Deanna. All right, listen, you guys, I'm going to find that Ha Long Bay. One more time, I have to check the spelling. Ha Long Bay. And I'm going to do a Google search on Ha Long Bay. And then we're going to get a picture of Ha Long Bay. And then, Tommy, I want you to tell me some stuff about Ha Long Bay. Oh, yeah, this is famous, you guys. Really famous. Okay, I'm going to show you. Yeah, a lot of foreigners too, Kathy, right? People from Europe, America, South America. There it is. Nice, Tommy. Thank you for telling me about this. The students always mention this, but I always forget the name. If you go to Ha Long Bay, can you go out on these docks, or is this for the fishermen only?
I don't know, but
All right.
I will just
Yeah.
Teacher,
Is that Oliver?
Yeah.
Who is that? Bear. Hey, Bear.
yes, you
Oliver.
can do that.
You
Yeah.
can go out on these, and the people who own these fishing houses, they say it's okay.
no, I think we sell on a boat.
Yeah, you have to go on a boat, and then you like, if you pull your boat up here, you say, "Can I walk on this?" And do you think they will say yes or no, Bear?
I don't know.
Yeah, because this looks like a family's business catching seafood, you guys. And do you know why the tires are here?
Chuma, it floats.
Yeah, so it floats, and also if a small boat hits it, it won't damage the house. It's like a rubber eraser, a gummy eraser. So that's why they have this. But Bear, have you been to Ha Long Bay?
Yes, last summer.
Can you go on ships like this?
No, I don't want to go on a trip in that. So I go to amusement park and water park.
A beach, yeah. And then look at this beautiful sunset, Ha Long Bay. And then look at these things. Did you go to these two famous rocks?
Not yet.
Yeah. So there they are. Do you see these big boats? They're pulled up against these houses out in the bay. And then that way they don't get damaged. This is so beautiful, you guys. I really like to go there. But you have to go there when it's sunny weather, right? Like it can be a cloudy day. It's not so good. What do you think? Kathy, if you went to Ha Long Bay, did
Not
you go there?
yet.
Oh, not
Not
yet?
yet.
Do you want to go there?
Yes.
All right. Hey, Kathy, you know, I was a teacher in Japan for many years. And so I would ask the college students, would you guys like to go there? And they say yes. And then I say, okay, let's go right now. And they're like, what, teacher? That's crazy. Yeah, I have a big car. Let's everybody jump in the car and go see it, right? And it was just a joke, like you're going to go see it during class time. All right. But you guys, Ha Long looks really crowded in the vacation time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe crowded. Kathy, do you like when there's so many people during crowded vacation time in Vietnam? I don't know. Some people like crowded. Tommy, do you like when it's Trin? Do you like when it's crowded in Vietnam with a lot of people, or do you like a quiet time?
I like a quiet time.
Yeah, me too. There are too many people here. You guys, did I show you Miyajima in Japan? Do you guys know that one?
No.
I have many stories there.
Do you know Fancy Palm?
What's that?
Fancy Palm.
What is that?
Search it.
Yamato.
All right, so here's Miyajima Island in Hiroshima. You know the famous red thing here? By the way, you
It's so
guys,
beautiful.
and my house is actually right here. So it's kind of funny. Where I am right now, my house is like in these mountains.
Teacher, why is there?
What? Trin, is that you? What did you ask?
Yeah.
Hey, Trin, do you have a goldfish in that bottle? What's in that bottle? Do you have a little fish inside there? Or is that a drinking bottle?
It's a drinking bottle.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have a pet fish in there.
You can search Fancy Palm.
My pet
There
fish,
is
another
Lao
one.
Cai.
Can you type it in, Kathy, in chat? Because I don't know that name. Okay, here we go. So we're going to find out the name and we're going to search that one. I'm glad you're sharing your favorite vacation places, because when you do your writing for homework, maybe you guys could talk about that for 5 sentences. And so Kathy wrote Phan Saipan. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is my pronunciation okay? Phan Saipan?
Yes. Yes.
It sounds like a magical name, Kathy. Fasipan.
In Lao Cai.
Oh my gosh, that's really beautiful. Is that in the mountains?
Yeah. Not actually.
Oh wow, that's
Yes,
so.
there have a lot of places. The first is Fancy Palm, and next there have just like you can go to this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
look
are
at-
beautiful. But when you can get to this, they're so cold.
I know. Look at this man is in winter clothes, you guys. So that's what's so interesting about Vietnam. You can have these warm, hot
You
beaches.
can see
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
In
Hey, Kathy, is there snow there in the wintertime in December or
no,
January?
there's not snow, but they're cool, and we are get.
Oh,
Yeah, this is 3,143 meters. So that's
Yes.
pretty high, you guys. Kathy, have you? Yeah. Hey, Oliver.
Teacher,
Who is it?
I'm Deanna.
Hey, Deanna.
Adam, Fansipan is sometimes snow.
Yeah, I thought so because this is so high up, you guys. It's up above the
Yeah.
clouds.
This picture you can go with.
Oh my gosh, it looks so wonderful. Oh, there's the big Buddha, as you say in English, Buddha. How do you say Buddha in Vietnamese? In Japanese, they say Butsu, and we say Buddha in English. All right. So yeah, this guy, again, he has winter clothes. This is the highest peak right here.
But there are you can have the picture, the first picture.
Yeah,
There's
here's this one. Do you guys know Fuji in Japan?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's the
No.
snow. Did you know this is a volcano, you guys? So it hasn't erupted hot air, you know, smoke in
Teacher,
3
I know that. I
You
know
know
that.
this? Yeah. Oliver, would you like to go to the top of this? You can do it in summertime.
Teacher,
Yeah.
nãy giờ nói bây giờ. In
How about-
Japan,
Yeah.
one see it grow bigger in
You want to
the
see
night.
it grow bigger at night. All right. There it is again. So there's always snow on it. You guys, it's actually a volcano. Did you guys know that? This is a
Yes.
volcano. Yeah. And oh, I'm sorry, there it is. So this is in summertime, so there's no snow, and this is when you can climb it, because if there's snow, it's dangerous, right? And there it is. So now you guys know, though, your English is so good, you know volcano, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is, what do you call a sleeping volcano? Buta. You guys wrote Buta, Buta, Buta. Who wrote Buta, 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 Buta? Oh my God, you spammed me. Oliver spammed me with Buta, Buta, Buta. All right. You guys are so funny today. All right. Yes. Oliver, why did you spam my chat box with Buta, Buta, Buta? You guys
I
want to,
know.
you know that?
Teacher, I know when it starts blowing up the lava.
Okay, when does it start snowing lava?
It's called volcanic eruption.
Very nice. I'm going to put what Oliver just said, volcanic eruption. And so, Oliver, what do you call the sleeping volcano with no eruptions for 400 years, 500 years?
Volcano.
Yeah, it's called a dormant volcano, you guys. Dormant means sleeping. So in Vietnam, when you're children, do you have to learn that song, Frère Jacques Dormez-vous? It's a French song. Kathy, do you know that song? Frère Jacques Dormez-vous, Dormez-vous. Do you guys know that song?
It's like the beats.
It's, you know, it's a French song. It means, Brother John, are you sleeping? Bear, do you know that song?
I think I have
Yeah.
this before.
So in French, it's dormez-vous, dormez-vous, or dormez-vous. I'm sorry, it's dormez-vous. And in French, it means, are you sleeping? So dorme in French and Spanish and Latin means sleeping. So this is a dormant volcano. It's a sleeping volcano, right?
Yeah.
You guys, let me put that up there in
Teacher,
yeah.
do you know wait a minute.
All right. Is that Kathy?
Do you know Terex Field?
Terra
Just
Field. What is
Teacher.
Terex Field. Terex Field.
Terra's Field? You guys, is this a good translation of dormant volcano?
không hoạt động.
Kathy, you know it?
Yes.
Yeah. So that Japanese volcano is a dormant volcano. It's sleeping, but they're afraid it might wake up again because they're getting some, Oliver, they're getting some shake data. It's called seismic activity, you guys. This is a big word. Do you guys know
Do you
seismic
know
activity?
Terex Field?
No, what is that, Kathy?
This is just in Vietnamese. There mean read Luang Bak Thang. You can read it.
Can you put that in chat? I want to spell that out and then I can research that.
Wait a minute.
Tommy, what do you think of all this crazy talk of volcanoes? Is it interesting?
Teacher.
Hey, what's that? Is that Trin? Hey, Trin, Trin has some interesting avatar. What is that, Trin? Is that a soldier or an engineer?
Okay.
It's
Terraced fields. Yeah. I love the terraced fields of Vietnam, right?
Yes, Lao Cai too.
Did you and I talk about that when we first started this class like 8 weeks ago? The terraced fields.
Oh, and
Yeah, that one's beautiful. Those are in Vietnam, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And Lao Cai.
yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys, I think this one is in South America, this one here, because they do this all around the world, but this one is Vietnam though, right? Yeah, there it is.
There's some children or little people just like in grade 4, 10 years old, or
Yeah,
11. Yeah,
Huh.
they're made the here.
yeah.
This
Hey, Kathy, can you write a story about that for homework?
that when I
7
come there's
7 sentences if you can.
the field is not like in this picture.
Hey, you guys, this one is in Bali in Indonesia. I've been to this one in Indonesia.
I can write fancy path.
Okay, this one's really beautiful. And the women carry baskets on top of their heads, but I don't know if that's healthy for your head, but they do that. Deanna, do the women carry things on top of their head like that in Vietnam?
I don't know.
Yeah, they
Carry,
do that.
they carry like the bag.
Yeah, they do this in Indonesia and places in Africa, but I don't think it's good for your neck. It's not good for a woman's neck or a young lady to carry things, but they do that. I don't know. So, and there's a honeymoon couple looking at the beautiful things. And there's the worker collecting the rice. In Bali, they can plant rice. This woman is planting rice. They can plant rice 3 times a year because it takes 100 days for the rice to grow. And I heard that in Vietnam, Kathy, you can grow rice in Vietnam 3 times, right? Once every 100 days. So if your country can grow rice for every 3 days, your country can become rich. There's a lot of food for the people. That's what I read in a book. All right, you guys, so do you understand what the homework is? Let me show you one more time because you say, hey, teacher, what is our homework? It's to tell a story, you guys. And so tell a story like Phu's story. This is Ha's story. You guys, let me just read one more before we go. This is Ha. She wrote it. She's a high school student who is 18 years old, and she just finished all of her tests. So she wrote, in primary school, I had a friend named Gian. We started out as enemies. Hey, Oliver, what?
look in the chat.
Okay, this better be good, Oliver. Let's see what Oliver wrote. Oliver's chat message. Oliver, terraced field, terraced field, terraced field. Oliver spammed my box again. Terraced field, terraced field. It's funny, Oliver. All right, you guys, one last thing. In primary school, I had a friend named Jiang. We started out as enemies. She hated me first because I was overweight or a little bit fat, and I didn't have a very good fashion sense. One day it was raining and I had 2 umbrellas, so I gave her one. The situation was awkward because I knew she hated me. We were already enemies after all. This must have been confusing to her. Actually, I thought she was pretty cool and smart, but I kept my distance. I decided to do a good deed to put an end to this hatred between us. And it worked. We became best friends. A good deed can work wonders. But finally, her family moved to another country, to Australia, for her education. Her family was ambitious and they made the move for her educational needs. So she really missed her friend. All right, you guys, I'm going to put this into a PDF and then I'm going to send it to your Yalo. So if your mom and dad say, what is my homework for today? You can see the homework. It's to write 5 to 7 sentences of your own story. Record your voice for me in an audio file. And then remember to put special accents on the words that you really like, that you think are most interesting to you. Does that sound like a good homework assignment?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can do it. You guys are good storytellers. You tell me fun stories, so I think you can do it. All right, have a great Saturday. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. I'll miss you. Thank you for your hard work.
Teacher.
Oliver, did you spam my box again? One last spam from Mr. Oliver. Okay, one last spam. Happy, 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 happy. Thank you, Oliver. That makes me happy to read that. And Annalie said, stop, Oliver. You're making me crazy by spamming this box. But you know what, Oliver, you say happy, nice things. Some students say mean things in the spamming, and that's not good. All right. All right. So thank you. And Annalie said, I said, stop. All right, you guys. Have a great Saturday. Try not to get too angry about spamming. And I'll put the homework in yellow. Can I say goodbye to all of you? Thank you for great work. Bear, thank you. Kathy, thanks. Deanna, thanks, Oliver. Thanks,
Goodbye,
Annalie.
teacher.
Bye-bye, Trin. Thanks, Candy and Tommy and Kevin.
Teacher.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Oliver. Bye-bye, Deanna.
Teacher.
Bye-bye, Chin.
Teacher.
Bye-bye, Oliver, Mr. Spammer. Okay. See you guys.